not have that prior information. E-Citizen, when we were onboarding those services, I believed is a way of enhancing revenue collection. Only later to know that people in government had acquired E-Citizen.
Okay.
So people cannot say I did not speak then. But the minute I realized there's a problem, you know, the first 1 year I played along because I was persuaded. President William is very persuasive. Until now, because I'm fairly also intelligent, started putting 2 and 2 together to realize that this government is a commercial enterprise.
So you realized, did you realize in the first year that there were still kept quiet?
Later on along the way, but I kept on asking him so that we can remedy. I also did not want to rock government. I'm a responsible leader. I kept on persuading him,
okay,
let's do the right thing. Let us not overtax people. Let us not force people to do housing they don't want. I tried to persuade him. But in the second year, I started now telling him no. And we started disagreeing, you know, and I would say go to cabinet, finance bill I would oppose in cabinet. Demolitions and evictions I would oppose. But the first year I tried to persuade him because I didn't want to rock the government. I wanted to be a loyal deputy. I wanted to be supportive. But when I realized that the government is against the people of Kenya and it's a commercial enterprise, everything in this government is about deals, you know. There is no decision that is made without a commercial interest, including our foreign relations.
Did you make these deals yourself?
I made no deal. I like somebody to say regarding Gachagua did this one deal.
Are you a bitter man?
I have no bitterness
at all.
But I carry people who are bitter. I have many people who are bitter with me. My community is bitter with me. They are learning, they are forgiving me slowly. But many are not able to forgive me because I came and said William Ruto is a good man. They asked me, do you trust him? I said, yes. Have you made sure our interests are taken care of? I cheated them, yes. Because I believed him, I trusted him. When I went later to tell them I had nothing written, they blame me up to today. So I'm a leader of a very bitter people. But myself, I have no bitterness. I'm an easy guy. You can see I look happy. I sleep well. I am more easy. I have time for my family. I have time for friends. I also have time to listen to the people of Kenya.
All right.
And I am also a very hopeful man. I'm sure, you know, God is with us. And in the fullness of time, I'll be vindicated. And for my people from home, from my region whom I wronged, I'll do everything possible to fix the wrong. So that I also, you know, persuade you that I was conned like you are conned. I was deceived like you are deceived. And I'll have the opportunity to right the wrongs that I did.
Okay.
I will be more careful. I will be more thorough. I will be more consultative. I will not assume anything. I will treat everybody as a suspect until proved otherwise, so that we don't make wrong decisions that can put our country where we are.
Well noted. As we finalize, speak to the nation, those who are yearning for solutions due to the predicaments they're facing in the Kenya government. Equally, your political path, speak to that.
I would like to tell the people of Kenya that Kenya is a beautiful country with good people who are very hardworking, very industrious, very enterprising. The problem of Kenya is one of leadership. There is a book I read sometimes back called The Problem with Nigeria. And it says Nigeria, there is no problem with Nigerian air, soil, the people. The problem is leadership. The problem that we have in Kenya is one of leadership. And the first solution to all the problems that bedevil our motherland is to fix the leadership, is to get the right leadership. People who are patriotic, people who put national interest above their personal interest, people who listen to the people of Kenya and not abuse them. Because it is very bad to abuse people and insult people when they tell you the way they want to be governed. Because people must be allowed to see the way they want to be governed. Because at the end of it all, the sovereignty of this republic rests with the people. So the first thing we must do is fix the leadership. Once we fix the leadership, the other things will follow. I am very hopeful that the people of this country at the right time will fix the leadership, and from there things will get better. I want to say my people who think the way I do, the leaders in the Senate, in the National Assembly. I feel for you the way you are being harassed, the way they are getting trumped up charges against you. The MP for Juja, because of questioning the funds for AUC, was arrested, and he has been charged with a crime that is alleged to have been done 30 years ago in 1994. Today, he's being arrested and charged with a matter for 1994. It's harassment. There is a scheme to plant bangi and arms on Senator Karungo Thangwa, so that they have tried to look for something to arrest him. They want to plant bangi so that they can arrest him. They have been trying to get charges against me. A whole unit called the Economic Division at DCI, about 16 people have been assigned to turn my life upside down.
Right.
And see whether they can get something to take me to court. My own children have been harassed. They used to have a place they were doing business. They have stayed there for the last